Heyo and welcome to Ninja Build Reviews. First, I want to apologize for that noise in the background. That is the heater, and it's very cold here, and that'll be going all day, so there's no chance to take a break from it and do this in between shots. So, I apologize for that. It's something that's going to be in the background. Again, I apologize. Anyway, we're here to take a look at, pardon me, I've got a cold. Take a look at the Transformers Studio Series Perceptor, and man, I dig it. Now, this is actually my second one. The first one I had about a year and a half, 2 years ago, I got, and for some reason the colors were off, or right out of the box, so, I never did review it, and I was going to do a comparison with a G1 toy, which I also have, and I'm going to start out in this third attack mode, or whatever they want to call this here, but we'll get around to all that. So let's move him out of the way. Does come with an accessory, we'll talk about that later. Does come with some instructions, and here are those instructions, talking about everything that can be done here. This is the other side. Tells you how to do the alternate modes. So you have that going on there. I'm not sure what they're calling this one. Tank mode, battle mode. I'm not sure. So there is that. Pardon me. All right, I'm back. So those are the instructions. This is the box, and of course it's the Transformers Studio Series box that we all know. It says Transformers the movie, or Tomy Generations logo. Is it? Sorry about that. Again, I have a cold and it's making me really congested and whatnot. So anyway, as I was saying, it says Transformers up the side there going on. It says 86 Studio Series Perceptor 8 Plus Hasbro. There he is on the cover. There he is on the side. It says Studio Series 86. Boom. It says Deluxe Class. Over here we have more artwork going on. I dig it. I've always liked the way they did that numbering behind there. So it says Authentic. Here is the back of the box. I really do wish they, for Studio Series, this was really loose. I really wish they would have gave us, like a bio on these guys. It would have made it so much better. It's something I've always missed, but it takes 20 steps. Pretty cool. It does come with this background thing that I don't much talk about these or display them with the toys. Actually comes with two. One is, which is, has him mounted to, and then another one, which is this right here, background. So, I mean, you can put that up there, and you can display them in robot mode on that fairly easily, if you want to do that sort of thing. But anyway, that's the box. And of course, once again, this is the interior of the box that you can use as a display. Thoughtful of them to do so, but I don't use them, so we'll get rid of that. Alright, and we're back, and here he is in that tank mode, attack mode, or whatever. So, there it is. Does come with one accessory, and that is this rifle just done in this red plastic. No paint whatsoever. Kind of disappointing, but there you go. And it looks very much like his G1 rifle. I can say that with some confidence, because here is the G1 toy. And there you go. So, anyway, we'll compare the rifles. There is the G1 rifle. And there is the new Studio Series 1. Quite the difference in length there. So, and this one came with 5 accessories. I think, let's see, the spring-loaded missile launcher, his rifle, 3 missiles, which I currently have in a baggie somewhere. I've yet to find that. And these were actually, you could pop these off, and they were considered an accessory as well. So was the main cannon, but, it did come with those accessories. So 5, 6 accessories actually. This one only comes with the 1 rifle. So yeah, there it is. And yeah, it was waffly even back in the day. So as you can see, it was waffly even back in the day. So yep, that is. And of course, he can utilize this weapon too. They're both 5mm. So if you wanted to stick his missile launcher, and again, I have the missiles in a baggie. So this is, pretty cool. You stick the missile in there, you press this, and phew, off it goes. So, so pretty cool. And he can utilize this too if you wanted, but we'll put those off to the side for now. But yeah, this is the G1 toy. Perceptor was always one of my favorite toys. So, here it is. If you want a comparison, pretty cool. They did manage to put the treads on there. They don't have the pull-out wheel feature that the original had. Well, and they did that for articulation mostly. I think maybe they still could have put a rail system in there with this and still had the articulation, but they didn't. So, you know, and you can see the size difference as well. It's clearly, you know, a new scale. So, yeah. The G1 wasn't exactly scale friendly. G1 toys weren't. They just weren't. I mean, so, you know, when it comes to scale of the G1 toys, whatever we get in modern toys, it's never going to compare, because these were Generation 1 toys were all over the board when it came to scale. I mean, look at Metroplex. I mean, he was maybe, you know, I think, what, 8 inches, 9 inches tall, you know, so it's not really all that big of a toy, you know, so scale, right? Anyway, moving on. So this is it, and pretty cool, love the G1 toy. I love it, I really do. Now, this is the commemorative edition, just to be straight up. This is the commemorative edition, so in case you're wondering and asking, it is the commemorative edition, so yeah, there you go. And, you know, so it is missing the big Autobot logo that, you know, right there on the cannon, so it is missing that. Unfortunate. I could probably put, you know, an Autobot logo on there, you know, I could probably put one on there, so just to simulate that, you know, I could put one on there. Once again, thanks, Raz, for sending me these. Really appreciate it. Put those over there for now. Yeah. So, in case you're wondering, I had the weapons for the G1 in here, except for the missiles in this baggie. So, you know, I generally keep the G1 toy accessories separate. You know, so it's just something I do. Ooh, stick that back over there. So let's get him out of there for a minute and focus on this guy. And yeah, pretty cool. Fairly easy to go into his microscope mode from here. So you basically just want to pull this up. Might as well keep that down right there. Untab that. Untab that. Swing that down. Swing that down. Scroll. Boom. Put that over there. Put that over there. There you go. And this one does not want to come in there. There we go. Tab in. That is his microscope mode. So again, fairly easy. Same thing with him. It's fairly easy to get there. So not much work at all, really. Boom. Put this around, put these out. So, and in this case, I'm gonna flip this around. Boy, mine is really tight. So, there you go. Come on. Again, mine is really tight. There we go. Turn that around. Got to keep out those sliders too. So, I mean, there is the G1 microscope mode as well. So, I mean, so you can see what's going on there. There it is. For comparison, pretty cool all in all. I dig it. Again, Perceptor was one of my favorite toys. So, this one had the additional function of, as you can see, you could turn this knob and you could zoom in and out, you know, through that. So, you know, it only was like a 2x magnification or 1x magnification, something like that. So this toy does not feature that. This is static. It doesn't move. And yes, you can look through there, but you know, it's not. I don't think it's even a 1x magnification. It's just there for looks. So really, do you look through? Yeah, you can look through there, but it's all blurry. There's nothing to really see there. So kind of disappointing in that aspect. Of course, you don't got the chrome here that you got on the original. This was meant to be more cartoon accurate, so obviously there's some differences. I really wish they would have went with the green here, that turquoise green here. But again, they wanted cartoon accuracy. That's what they're going for. So, but you know, otherwise, really cool. Easy to go to robot mode from any of the modes, really. So, you know, bring that down. Come on. Again, mine is really tight. Ugh. Bring that down. swing that down, turn these around, boom, pull these out, flip it around, flip the shoulders down, go around, flip the shoulders down. There is a slide system to slide out the fists, just like so. Go ahead and put that chest up. There we go. Again, slide system for the fist is right there. Just push that to slide the fist out. A lot of people thought you turned this to do it, but no. Again, those are just accessories that you can pop on and off. There we go. Pull that fist out. Now this you can either have on the left or right side of the toy, depending on your likes. I like to keep it over there. Sorry about that. Again, congested and stuff. But and then you had this nice little wheel right here, which you use to pop the head up, just like so. So nice reveal right there. Let's try that from the front. Pop that right up there. Come on. There we go. There is the head. So pretty cool. And that is the G1 bot right there. So yeah, set him off to the side. Go to him again. Really easy. I don't usually typically do the transformations on these guys, but you know, we'll do it this time. We'll do it this time. So tab that in. There is a tab in there. There's the tab. There's a slot. So you just tab that in. Same thing on this side. Just get that down there. Tab that in. There you go. So boom, and we just flip up the head. I said flip up the head. Mine is on this version, it's really sticky. There we go. That's the head reveal on this one. There we go. Again, I don't normally do transformations because crap. I do crap transformations, okay? So they're not all that interesting or all that great. Boom. Put that up there. Flip out the fists. Flip out the fists. Come on. Come on. Lock those into place. Soft tab into place. And this is your Perceptor. Studio 86 Perceptor. It's for... Alright, and that is your Studio Series 86 Perceptor in his robot mode. And he looks really good. I do like him. It's very, like, he stepped off the screen. I dig it. Once again, here is the G1, just so you can get a point of reference there. That's a difference in scale. Not that big of a difference. His head comes up to about his shoulders. So, you know, again, when it comes to G1 toys, you can't talk about scale, and you just can't, because they were all over the place. They were all over the place. So this, I love the shiny chrome on this guy. I just love it. One thing I loved about the G1 toys is all the chrome, man. I just dig that chrome. Anyway, there it is. This one's got this sort of eggshell white thing going on there. Pretty cool. This has the turquoise green, you know, and again that chrome. You know, this, you know, has this feature, but it doesn't have the same feature that this one had, where it had the tray that popped out here, you know, and that chrome tray. So, you know, it doesn't have that, but that's cool. Has the Autobot logo going on right there. Doesn't have one inside the chest, but they went with the Autobot logo going on right there, and not one right there, again, to be more show accurate. So that is the difference. So, you know, again, really cool. I really dig it. Let's get him out of there. And again, you can take the G1 weapons if you wanted. You know, hey, if you wanted him to have a longer rifle than the one he comes standard with, which is that one. So, you know, he does have his rifle, but if you wanted, you could stick the G1s in there. Just fine. There you go, you can see that. And you can have his missile launcher up in there, you know. Hey, you could do that. See, boom. There you go. And now he's, you know, has his G1 style weapons. I dig that. That's pretty cool. So, it was a nice bonus surprise for me. It was a nice bonus surprise that, you know, the G1 weapons could work on it. So, you know, I dig that. Or if you want, you know, stick them up there in those sockets up there, in the ports up there. That was a little tight, but you could do that. Sure, you could do that. And of course, you could stick that rifle in one of those slot ports there, port there, port there, port there, port there, port there, ports under his feet, and he has a single port on his back. So, you know, if you wanted, you could store his rifle there. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, while we're here in robot mode, let's talk about articulation. So this will go up and down, or it can go like this. So that's pretty cool. You can flip it that way if you want. Doesn't really flip over to one side or the other like the original toy does, as I showed you. So anyway, we can get that out of the way. His head can move a little bit side to side. Not really any up, not really any down. So, you know, you get a fraction of a down. Do get a swivel though, so that's pretty nice. Move that out of the way. Arms will go all the way around. Will go out that far. Does have a bicep swivel. Single elbow joint there for a slightly over 90 degrees. Yeah, slightly over. No wrist articulation except for that in and out forward transformation, which is sad. Okay, he does have a waist swivel. Not much in the way of an ab crunch, which is just fine. Can kick back that far. Can kick forward that far. And go out that far. Plus you have this joint right here which will go either way, so you know that can serve you well. Whatever. Does have a thigh swivel on a mushroom peg, as you see right there. This is sort of acting like an universal, but it's not. So just a slot. Knees will go over 90 degrees there. Oh, you know, that's pretty cool. And I love this cover down that's going on over here. I dig that. His feet does have a rocker, so you can. Yeah, it's a nice deep rocker, actually. Boom. And he does have a foot down in case that serves you well. So, all in all, pretty good. Pretty average articulation. So, you know, is what it is. And once again, if you want, you can store that in his robot mode. You can store it in pretty much in almost any... Well, in the microscope mode, you can store it there, but it doesn't really fit too well because of the head being right there. I'll demonstrate that real quick. So even if you got the head there, it can't go in very far because, you know, I don't have the head set in there right, but you know, it'll barely sit in there, so it'll be really loose for you. Let's get that head back out of there. Being real difficult. There we go. So, but in robot mode, at least, you can store it in a lot of places and have that. That is the back. So, you know, all in all, pretty clean. There's some waffling going on here and there, but otherwise, you know, still pretty clean, still pretty good toy. So, all in all, not too shabby, not too shabby at all. And once again, this is the G1, nice clean back, didn't have the hollow, but again, that's because of the way that transforms. Head flips back rather than goes down into the body. You know, I can see that. It would have been nice. There's a plastic wheel going on there, and there. So that doesn't have those, you know. They probably do have Toy Hack stickers, so you can, you know, make it look more like the G1 toy, but because it has all this nice stuff going on over there, nice chrome stickers going on the front, you know. So if you wanted, they probably have something. I'm not really sure. And again, I may just put a nice Autobot logo going on up there just to sort of match the toy here. But all in all, not too shabby. So this has been my look at the Transformers the movie Studio Series 86 Deluxe Perceptor, and I really dig him. You know, sure, I'm a year and a half, 2 years late in reviewing this guy, but hey, it's done now, and you know, I dig it. I like the little ratcheting here. I do like that. So a lot of people reported that this was really loose. You know, on mine it isn't too bad. It isn't too bad. So as you can see, you know, it sticks around. So, but other than that, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Make sure you check out my playlist. Please click that like button. It really helps out my channel analytics. Helps my channel grow. Check all the playlists that I got there. I do have a Patreon link in the description below if you feel like helping the channel grow. And above everything else, be good to each other.